Marriage is full of its own challenges, the all ups and downs, high and low, everything in between. And that's why I'm very particular about this episode. As someone who's been married, it was very important for me to hear from another couple on how marriage worked for them, what makes them tick, what makes it all come together, the highs, the lows, hearing from a different perspective. And so, on this episode, stick with us. This is the chaos and the charm. Welcome to another episode on the chaos and the charm. So to my right is Tomiwa Dada, and on to my left is Tope Dada. First question. How long have you guys been married?
So let me answer that. So we've been married for 8 years now.
Ooh, that's a long time.
Yeah. 8 years.
And how has it been? What's partnership like? How has it been?
Marriage is how you say now, is an institution where two people from different background comes together to become one.
Yeah.
Like Yoruba says, dry head and wet head will be built. So different personalities, different life experiences, coming together. It's been wonderful because of the God factor. Because I might be gentle, she might be gentle, I might be toxic, kind of, the way humans are naturally.
Yeah.
Because we're all, a formation of our personal experiences, Like I live something, we have 5 kids from my parents, but we're all different. Even though our parents are, Christians, cool, calm, friendly, but the kind of friends that we all made individually, had influence on us, and even the school, the community you were with, I was the type that growing up, music, church, and my older brother, that's the 4th guy. He loved music as well, but the one that comes after me doesn't like music. The first one, so we're all different. Like she, wonderful woman. To be a reference to me.
Okay.
I wasn't this calm before. When I met her, I've been lying.
She clipped you.
Yeah, with love. At times it's not about being forceful. She's a wonderful, loving. I believe the best way to enjoy marriage is to reciprocate the love.
Before we get into the nitty-gritty of all of this, I'm going to ask, how did you guys meet? Tell us, what was it like?
Okay, so we actually met on Facebook. So it wasn't like yesterday I was still showing you. So Facebook brought about the first 9 years anniversary. So I was telling him yesterday that, so this same time 9 years ago that he sent me a friend request. So Facebook suggested me to him. He actually lost his old page.
Okay.
So he opened a new page, and so you know how Facebook will be suggesting friends to you and all that. So Facebook suggested me to him.
I wasn't looking at the kidneys there. I was just like,
and so as at that time I was single as well. I was just serving God. I had a business. I had a dry cleaning business in Nigeria and then safe and clean services. So I was just, because I was single, I was actually trusting God for a man, and because I was already getting to that time, and so I was just basically busy with my business and then going to church, praying to God. And what I did then was to actually get out a book, a sheet of paper. So I wrote in the sheet of paper the things I want in a man, my husband. So I'm just going to list them for you because I still have them up here. So I said in the first one, I said I want him to be dark. And not too tall, not too short, just dark and handsome. And I wanted a man that is actually sold out to God. That makes it easy for both of us, because I know that I love God. I love to do things of God. So I want someone that will love God with me, then so we can be able to work together and, just live a happy life together. And I wrote again that I don't even know why I wrote it, but then it's actually in him. So I wrote that I want him to either be a singer, or a keyboardist, or a pastor. I wrote it, I said, So, and I said someone that, definitely would love me with everything. So those were the basic things I wrote. It's physical. When I read, I can remember when he said this. Oh, definitely you did. Yeah. Sometimes I still tell him that. So many times when I look at him, the kind of man I'm drawn to is this kind of person. So it's dark, and as at that time, when he sent me that friend request that time. So when I went through his page and all that, so it was not in. When I saw his picture, I knew that. Okay, I saw his picture first. I'd not met him. So, but when I scrolled through his page, I said, this guy is not bad. But you know that the first day, so after that time, we've been chatting. Chatting has been, keeping and we decided to meet. The first time he said we should have a date, I disappointed him. I didn't attend that date. So I think it was like I just wanted to be sure. Like I didn't want to waste my time. So I just wanted to really be sure. Do I want this guy's friendship or so I didn't waste his time as well. Yeah. So the second time now he invited me to a church where he was the choir coordinator then, music director. So I attended, so the first immediately I entered that church. He said, "What even love at first sight is?" Immediately I entered and I saw he was the one ministering on the stage that time. And I heard it. Just like someone was beside me. So I just heard it that is your husband. And I just looked just to check nobody was beside me. And that was it for me. And I knew I already got my confirmation that moment. But then he had not asked me out. Do you understand?
What if he had not asked you out at all? Would you have felt disappointed?
Well, so God is a miracle worker, and I know that how he works, God definitely will not want to confuse me. He will not want to. So I really, after that night, when we met, we spoke and all that, I began to see that, okay, fine, I know the kind of man I wanted. Like, my husband is actually looking like the man I actually want. Do you understand? But as at that time, he was very slim. He was very slim, and he's like, not kind of person that used to wear baggy clothes. But everything he used to wear was so big. But then it was so at that time, he was not looking at it, but I knew there was more to the man I saw. I knew it was full of purpose. It was full of dreams, and I knew then that we cohabiting together, our tomorrow will definitely be great. So I saw more than the aim I saw then. Yeah. So that was, and that was it.
So far beyond the appearance.
Then, I saw far beyond that. So I actually, probably I felt like it was Holy Spirit though. Somebody else might not probably have seen that. But God just wanted me to see that this is your man. So he showed me the what it would be like in the next maybe 6, 7, 8, 15 years. And it was just that time I could see that he's actually a purposeful man. You understand? So and our dreams and aspirations aligned. But later on he asked me out though. I was meant to know Jesus because I heard something and definitely I was so convinced that it was, we're still friends, and the day he asked me out like this, I was crying because I said, I've been waiting.
So was it a short time person? Was he? Oh wow!
I
mentioned like she did as well.
After sending the friend request that night, then we had a program in church. So I live very far from the church, like 1 hour from the church. So I have friends at times I just sleep over in their house. So I'll go home in the morning. At times, even it falls in the weekend, I won't have to go home on Saturday night, coming back on Sunday morning. So I was in my friend's house. I just realized that I just took my page. And those days were the days when Facebook page, for each one a page, work hard.
Yeah.
It was a music artist page because I was working concert, everything there.
Yeah.
And the way God does his things, even though I was popular in Ibadan,
Yes.
never knew anything.
And the church
next Lord. And my church is close to
very close to my house.
So at times just blinds you so that you will be attracted to maybe the person's this and that. So she asked me for a request and I was like, I'm so sorry. I lost my page, that's why I sent this stuff because I'm only being careful not to be too forward. Then I'm 2 disappointment of the date. Then the one in my church was a convention. He was on the stage and they sang my pastor out the credit for us. Who the pastor?
Let's see. I did not remember that one.
As I got to, I'm on my way to Bella Days. Then she got me and God told me that's your life for you.
I know.
I was like, moments. The other friend was ministering to both of us. If I could get the video will be on my pastor was Kingdom Africa.
Yeah.
Which was the biggest Christian TV station in Africa.
Yeah.
If I could get the video, I should be able to. Then she walked in. And I stuck in between. There's a friend of mine, Alvin. I didn't know we were friends for that. I didn't know that. Why did you guys stop? So later when we got talking, I'm like, she didn't feel that way. Like, I'll come here and say my clean down. She knows that very well. She's even that very good lady. I was like, hey. But I don't want to know. I will speak afterwards. Then I didn't even I didn't do that to one of my pastors. I met my friend. Then a friend of mine told me was like, I know her, we used to run the same church, ask her one time, she's good, but what do you guys? So I didn't have the courage, we were friends, I didn't have the courage of asking her out, but I knew that she's the one. Then she told me one day that her name said something that this guy always comes to your gates and like that church I walk to my gate and I'm outside. Then the moment the outside you like, who is this guy? I was me that I should come upstairs and the way God was, it's not out of confusion. Yeah. God told grandma and mom that this guy is your husband. Because when I go upstairs, we got permission. She was like, where are you from? I said, okay, I'm from Ilorin. She was like, very people. But that night, God told her that this guy. Yeah. But I was not really encouraged. How would I go about it? I would I talk to her. How would I tell her I love you? That night, you just go talking at the junction. I'm like, no, at the junction. But before then, I will tell her that. Because then I was a new family artist, but I wasn't broke. I was just there. Yeah, at times, I was just a music fool. Yeah. So living on church salary, kind of. Yeah. At times I was like, I'm broke. I just call her you see, I just but she knew that okay, this guy needs around, free food. Oh, wow. I asked her that was one of the most happiest days of my life because I want to pick a cab at the junction. I just kept walking to the junction. Even the challenge there about them. I was straight from I was straight. I don't know when I get a challenge. I'm like, I go right. The way your joy is but thank God,
Yeah. Confirmation from 3. Yes. Was involved. Yes. One.
Yeah, really. You know, I have a brother, my brother knows. Yeah. That guy, when I see him, like, bro, all these are girlfriend, he can't. That guy is just so bent on that. But the first time, I was like, when she left, they were like, no, she was still there. I was in the video. Coming to me, I was like, bro, that lady. Oh, I was like, yeah, we're fasting now. And she happens to be really well. But I'm not asking her now. She happens to be the only lady that maybe my friend, whether he really approved and was like, please, if you have not asked her, please do that now. Because some guys, they are already like, many years.
Yeah, so because so it was not the one, it was not the only one that time. So I had in fact I had guys that were richer than me. They were richer. They were working in the bank, had cars. They used to come to my the way he used to come and stay outside. So they used to drive down. At that point I used to work in the bank, GT Bank, So they used to drive down after work, stay outside, wait for me, I sit them. So, but then I had never given anybody, So, because I didn't want to make that mistake. So, because there was really nothing giving me that urge to respond to them. So, but then when I met him, I got the confirmation. And I will not lie to you. So, that confirmation, that conviction is still one of the things that are still, because sometimes in marriage, you have, trying times will come, lots of things will come, but I knew what God told me about my husband. So it's one of the things that still keeps me like, no matter what happens, it doesn't, even it's in the Bible, we have seasons, so it's still one of the things that keeps me back to my husband. Like God told me that this is my husband, and that it doesn't mean that we will not have trials, it doesn't mean that stumbling blocks will not come, but then it is in us fashioning anything out, and also laying aside every weight and committing everything into God and settling whatever that probably wants to come. So it is it. So whenever, I just want to say this to maybe ladies or married couples. I don't know. See, because you got the conviction, does not mean chaos will not come. Does not mean the stumbling blocks will not come. Does not mean the challenges will not come. It does not mean you will not say, I don't like it. Just maybe it will come. There will be times that you'll be angry with one another. There will be different things, maybe in-laws, or friends will even cause things, in your lives. Do you understand? But holding on to whatever God has told you, because that is where we keep you in those moments. That is what it is. That one word. And now, from even in marriage, now in life generally, I don't know the season that you are in right now. Whatever in that season that you are in, there's always a word for whatever season that we find ourselves in. So just take your time to stay with God, hold on to God, and hear what the Spirit is telling you in this season that you are in. Because it is that word that will keep you.
Even in the storm, God is in the storm. And God the apostle, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, when he was in the boat, sleeping, and there was storm. So this is in every area of life, in marriages, and storm will come, but that does not mean that God is not there.
You are said everything.
This brings me to ask, how do you guys stay connected when life gets messy? So that's the chaotic side of things. How do you keep your head down when life gets messy? Kids, work, everything. How
Okay, so thank you. So one thing I know that we do most of the time is definitely life gets messy at every point in time, and we try as much as possible to come back together, to remind ourselves of why in the first place, why he saw me, why he said he liked me, and all that. Do you understand? So we try as much as possible to keep this spark on. So in the midst of everything, the children, education, career, businesses, and all. So one thing I know that we do is, we try to come together, like I said, come back, remind my husband of why I loved him, why I told him I love him then, why I still love him, and why I still want to love him. And I know that he tried as much as possible to do the same as well. Yes, we just come together, sit together, talk about it. How can we, even in the midst of this thing that is happening to us, we cannot allow it to affect us emotionally, affect our marriage, affect our spiritual life as well. So we come together, we talk about it, and we have a plan. on what to do. I can remember last year, wasn't the last year that we went to, so that last year we decided to, we not just to go on a holiday, just because we felt like we needed it that last year, And it did so much for me. I'm not gonna lie to you, because it was just like something that I've been waiting for, and I came back renewed. In the holiday we had that like a renewal vow at the hotel. Yes, so we spoke about a lot of things. Probably the things that do you understand? So that's how we try to get this. Yeah, so that's it.
Okay, so what's the one thing your partner does? So this is question to both. That drive you guys crazy. Like, what does he do that drives you crazy? What does she do that? How do you?
Sugar, maybe you will go first.
Not to steal from the side.
She does a lot anyway. So.
What's the other route?
There's nothing as good as what women go through, even though the world does not appreciate it. I'm just on my status some days ago. Most of the feedback I got came from women that appreciate their fathers. At times, growing up, you could see we'll see our dad, they will just sit outside watching the moon. Yeah. They are not appreciating creature, but love on their mind, and they're like, you cater for the family, those school fees. Even though at times our mothers take the glory.
Yeah.
Like my dad will bring the money to my mom that solve this, solve that, because he leaves the house, get him the money. So there was no way for him to have that interaction with the kids. So we really think, okay, it's mommy that does all those stuffs. But by the time we get back, we just sit down, we just be thinking, and there is a prayer that says the body of life made them to always look into the sky, something like that, we live for just 8 years. Whenever I'm down, I know that once I don't need to tell Stella. She knows, she reads through the lines, and she could download what is wrong with you. Talk to me. Even without speaking out, I'm already encouraged, because I know that maybe half of it is sorted, She's always there, encouraging me and pushing me to get the best out of me, because there are a lot of things that I have done in the past 3 years. She always tell me that, when will you do this? When will you do this? That's one of the best things you could get from your partner. Not someone that will pull you down, but someone that will always keep pushing you. And at times, I could hear in the room that she might be praying and being, my husband, all those things, I'll just be like, that was what really need,
So what about you?
So I have been visa. Okay, so for me, it is kindness. So my husband is very kind. He's a very, very kind person, and he treats me, at every point in time, he brings out that acts from him, even towards me, towards the children, the family, and others as well. So that's what really makes me, when I see that, even sometimes not for me, when I see that he's doing, like, he's always ready to support people. He's always ready to just contribute his own quota to anybody's project or anything. So me, it is one thing that I love so much. And so when I see him that he wants to do this, it always treats me so much, and I'm like, wow, well done, my husband. I love that.
Okay. So how do you handle conflicts?
Okay.
Say when there's an argument or there's a situation going on, or maybe he's upset about something or you're upset about something, how do you, in that moment, how do you correct that situation? Is there any pattern to that side of your marriage?
Maybe password or logic, right?
It's more who's more chaotic? Who's more the charm? Who's more,
So when we have conflict, what I've learned to do in these 8 years of marriage, I could remember when we got married the first time, the early years of our marriage, and because I'm from Ekiti and I have a giddy, I have a giddy, but then marriage has taught me a lot. So I can't compare myself, the Tomoa now to the Tomoa then. You understand? So one thing I do now when we have conflict is definitely you might be hungry, I might be angry, but I have learned not to, because the truth is the things that we say sometimes when we are hungry, those things we don't mean them.
Yes.
But because we are hungry, so sometimes you might feel like So I've learned to whenever my husband is angry, I've learned to keep quiet. I've learned to keep quiet. I know that he's angry. So by the time, probably, if we keep quiet, say in the next 2-3 hours, when everything is calm, we come together, we talk about it.
Okay.
Do you understand? And everything is okay. Sometimes that same day, it might not be like everything is okay, but we always look forward to settling our whatever arguments that's going on because of the children out there. They are looking forward to us. It's the things that we do that they are looking forward to do as well. Do you understand? So we try as much as possible to resolve whatever conflict.
So it's not lingering on for too
long. Yeah. So
what would you say of today's world? I mean, we all see how marriages are going, and divorces, separation, things like that. What do you think a marriage is lacking? Like maybe a happy marriage or maybe marriage in general. What do you think is lacking in today's world?
Okay. I believe a marriage that is built on the foundation of God would really be strong. But when your foundation and your backing and the author of your marriage is God, that will be very important. Like marriage is something that when I'm counseling maybe a movie, I do that for this most times because a man can marry even by the craziest of woman and he will just be living his life. But a woman needs to marry right, which is very, very important because you are the mother of this earth and this world. So when a home is peaceful, that means the woman is doing a great job. And when the home is going the other way around, because men, I won't lie to you, I'm a man, but I'm a prayer woman more. And like I was saying, God factor, if you marry a man that loves God, before he does something, before he lays down on you, you first think of what will God do? Would God be happy with this and that? But if you love God and you fear God, loving God means that you are loving a supreme being that you've not even set your eyes on, but you believe in with faith in your heart, which means a woman that is with you, no matter who the woman is, you will love her unconditionally. So I believe that one of the factors. So when check most marriages now, that you say to divorce, at times they say that okay, and the woman. Men have ways to play as well. Even when your woman is maybe going the other way around, as a man, you are the head of the home. You need to tell her that, come on, babe, you said you love me. We can work this out. And in praying couples, praying marriage, I believe, I don't care this way. Like, you've hurt me, and I pray for you. You know that the earth will disappear.
Does it?
No, I'm not saying praying like fall down and die. But someone hurts you and you're like, God bless this social person. Automatically, there's a way that healing comes in and you just realize that you just forgive the person. Because I've explained several, not in marriage, now because I'm into music and media stuff.
I'm trying to get from what you've said,
Okay.
where if someone's hurt you, you tend to pray for the person. But there are situations where this person has hurt you so much. How do you even get the mind to pray for the person?
It says so much. Because of the starting point. When the people hurt you,
when people hurt you, rather than pray for you, want to shake for the person. So, how do you get yourself to that point of, okay, you don't know what you're doing, let me just pray for you.
Okay, like you said, hurt you so much. But the way starting point for everything, when the person hurts you at first, I believe there's breaking points and there's limits where we can take. And even that is something God will not test you beyond the what we can take. So, which means when the person hurts you at first, let them know. You don't get to know. And that's where I am. My reason that I forgive easily. Not that I forgive easily. I don't know you that. I'll tell you, you've done this to me, I hold nothing against you. But if it becomes persistent and consistent, please, don't fight. Just cut that kind of person off because of the mental health and their well-being. Tell them, pray for them, feed them with spirit, and then move on. Friendship is not by force. Like I always say, I don't keep friends. I don't. And it's not that I with anybody, I'm everyone's friend. I'm for everybody, I'm not against everybody. The word of God.
Have it. In a marriage, in a partnership, intentional prayers first, hand everything over to God. The Holy Spirit is always there, to listen, to make things better, and always talk things through. Don't let things linger on. And remember the why you got married to this person in the first place. So before they go, I have just one trick question for them. Well, it's not a trick question really. What's something small that recently made you smile or happy unexpectedly?
Yeah, my own is constant. I work by traveling like an hour. Going back in the morning, I work in the night. Like I always tell her about whenever I get to the door and I hear you guys' voice, as in smile will just come because it's like place of rest to me. I'll be tired and I always I think I travel on train and I have some friends on train. I will intentionally ignore them. Go on my other maybe coach so that they will not see me. So I'll just be on my own, just go and rest. The ones I get to the house, they kind of renewed energy. Like they are very fired. What I always say is, the baby, after when the kids are in school, I will be around for very well. I'm like, don't jam. I like you, come then before I see them, I'm cool. And when it's weekend, once the bell goes, they go like, hey, that is it. Because it's very like stop. Because it's so because I just want to ask you what you said, because so many times when he's on the train or he's always saying, I'm tired, I want to sleep, okay, fine. So but then getting home, you see the joy and you now tell me everything that happened. Probably he met Beladeso on the road, or he will tell me what he told you, everything he discussed. If you see anybody, you will not continue to tell me everything. So I will not be like, I thought you said you were tired. Yeah. So it just, so for me, it's related to what we said. So for me, I sometimes when we are together with him and then the kids, and nobody, just us in the house. So I'm just always feeling so blessed, because I see how we relate. My husband is my friend. Do you understand? So I see how we are all just seated. Sometimes you just sit on the rug. All of us, we just be playing. The children will be playing with him. We're playing, asking us questions and all that, And sometimes I just feel like this is family. This is home. Like it's not as if we are afraid to say this. We're not saying it's not someone like I'm afraid to talk to. And the joy is just there. The connection is there, and it's something that I'm grateful for. I'm very, very grateful for it. So,
that's so sweet. Thank you so much for being on the podcast today. Really, really enjoyed your time and the gist and all of that. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you for having us.
I hope you enjoyed this amazing marital episode with Tomiwa and Tope Dada. Now, over to you. What's that one thing that makes you happy or that, just unexpectedly brings you joy in your relationship, in your marriage, or in anything at all? Would like to hear in the comment section. So please subscribe, like, share, and follow all of our Instagram pages and stick around with us. Until next time, thank you. Bye.